Hi class, so in this video I am going to go over the instructions of what you need to do for this Chase Ambrose characterization assignment. And so after reading chapters 1 and 4, we have learned a lot about Chase Ambrose, but just like him, we still have so many questions. One thing we know for sure about Chase is that he can't remember anything about his old life. We can look at how he acts, he thinks, how he feels, and what he says to figure out what kind of person he is. So your assignment is on the second slide, so make sure to click the second slide in order to get to it. So here you can see that we have 4 boxes. Under each box, you will see a part of a passage that is taken out of the book. You can see that at the top it says think, over here it says say, here it says feel, and then here it says do and actions. So we are going to be looking at these things. We're going to be looking at how the character thinks, what he says, how he feels, and the actions. And what do those things say about Chase Ambrose? Okay, so we're going to do this one together about based on what Chase thinks, what can we determine about Chase? So right here, we would read this, the image of the triumphant pumpkin bashers reappears. I can't take my eyes off of it. All 3 of us were wild, gleefully unholy, cake-eating grins. What kind of person was I? And then here it has the chapter and then what page it is on. But in pink, what I have is it's a brief description of what was going on whenever I took this passage out from the book. So it says, this is Chase's first night home from the hospital, and he looks at his phone for the first time since his accident and sees himself with 2 of his friends he does not remember. So based on this passage that we took from the book, what can we determine about Chase based on what he thinks? So we would say, based on the passage, so I am going to say that Chase is uncertain. Okay, so remember, we want to write in complete sentences, and we want to make sure to capitalize the first letter in our sentences, as well as something I did wrong here was I didn't capitalize Chase's name. So we want to make sure to capitalize Chase or any other character's names. So based on the passage, we can determine that Chase is uncertain. Now, what I'm going to do is I determine, based on what I read, that he's uncertain, but now I'm going to explain my answer. So I could just write because we want to make a complete, clear sentence. So based on the passage, we can determine that Chase is uncertain because okay, so this is what I came up with. Based on the passage, we can determine that Chase is uncertain because he looks at his phone and does not recognize himself or his friends, and then questions who he is. And so right here, what kind of person was I? So based on Chase's confusion, I am determining that he is uncertain. So that's what you are going to do. You're going to look at the rest of these, and you still need to do this one on your page. I just went over it with us together, but you're going to read these and make sure to read this that is highlighted in pink so you know where I took the passage out and kind of the context of what was going on, and then determine, okay, based on what Chase says, what can I determine about Chase? You know, is he mean? Is he angry? Is he a nice guy? Is he confused? Is he trying to be reassuring? So take those character traits and determine how you can assign them to Chase.